The UK is moving to ban under 16s from social media, but the real question is how platforms verify age without collecting even more data about everyone. Also, Australia just committed $800 million to AI with mandatory government impact assessments attached. And AI agents can now log into your accounts. Big couple of days in AI security. I'm Harriet Farlow, author of Practical AI Security and the founder of the AI Security Fundamentals course. And I've gone through all of the AI news this morning, so you don't have to. If you want the useful AI stuff without spending your whole day scrolling, hit follow. I gotcha. First up, the UK government has published guidance around new rules that would ban social media for under 16s. Now, the details of enforcement are going to matter enormously, because ban kids from social media sounds simple until you ask, like, how do platforms actually know someone's age without collecting even more sensitive data about everyone? And that question is especially relevant today because Ofcom is also investigating TikTok over concerns that its age checks may not be working well enough, potentially leaving children exposed to content involving self-harm, suicide, and pornography. So this isn't just a headline about teenagers and phones, it's about age verification becoming a major piece of internet infrastructure. And whatever gets built for children today could eventually affect how all of us prove who we are online. Now, second, a government move from yesterday that deserves more attention than it's getting. Australia committed $800 million Australian dollars to a national AI strategy running through to 2030. Research infrastructure, workforce training, AI capability building across the country. But the part that jumped out at me, they're standing up a dedicated AI safety office in Canberra. And any AI system used in Australian government services will now need a mandatory impact assessment before it goes live. That's a really meaningful shift. It's not just funding AI, it's building a requirement that AI systems have to prove themselves before they touch public services. Now, government procurement is enormous, right? I know that, you know that. If mandatory impact assessments become the standard for what AI has to demonstrate before it's deployed in public-facing systems, that sets a whole floor for the industry, not just one government's IT department. It also means Australia is now joining the UK, the EU, and the US in moving from policy intentions to actual enforcement structures. It's not the flashiest story this week, but it's the kind of thing that really shapes how AI gets built and bought for years. And then third, we have AI agents getting a little more real. Claude can now connect to one password, meaning you can authorize it to use stored credentials to complete tasks like managing accounts or booking travel. Google's AI mode is also expanding into interacting with selected apps. Convenient? Absolutely. But it changes the security question. We're moving from, an AI can suggest what I should do to an AI can actually do it while logged in as me. That means permissions, confirmation steps, and knowing exactly what the agent is allowed to access suddenly matter a lot more. The biggest risk isn't always a clever hacker. Sometimes it's an assistant with too much access and a user clicking allow too quickly. So, stricter rules for kids online, governments putting real money and real accountability requirements into AI, and agents are getting the keys to your accounts. All of these are worth paying close attention to. Now, I'm genuinely grateful that you're here, and if today's roundup helped you make sense of things, a follow means so much more than you know, and I'll see you tomorrow.